Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a super excited video. As you can see from the title down below, I've been talking about it on Snapchat. I've been talking about it on my vlogs. You guys are probably like, Elba, seriously, hurry the hell up and do this damn review. I'm doing a review today on the Huda Beauty new eyeshadow palette. This one is called the Rose Gold edition, and I do believe that it is a limited edition from what I'm aware of. I got this when it first launched out on the Huda Beauty website, and it will be launching out Sephora. I believe the date is November 6th. I will link it down below. If this does relaunch on the Huda Beauty website, she's kind of throwing it out there here and there. So kind of keep track on Trend Mood, Huda Beauty. They will definitely let you know the scoop about it if you guys want to get your hands on it. I'm not going to talk about it too much about how I truly feel about it, because I did do a talk through tutorial about it, so you guys will see my honest opinion, my real thoughts. Everything is raw. I didn't even swatch this before I got on camera or anything, so everything's completely raw and uncut. But I want to talk a little bit about the palette. First of all, the packaging is freaking everything. So I'll do a close-up so you guys can see. So this is what the packaging looks like. I absolutely love it. I love that this is black and white, and it really focuses on the rose gold eyeshadow on her lid. So then you're just gonna go ahead and pull out this cardboard and you get a palette just like this. So people would definitely probably say that the front cover of this is a pro and con. Oops. That's a little slip that comes with it. I personally like the front cover just like this because I'm able to see my eyeshadows inside of it, but it would have also been nice with the mirror nonetheless. I think it's different. I love it this way. It doesn't bother me. I always like to use just like a mirror that sits in front of me, but if you're traveling, you're definitely gonna wanna bring a mirror if you plan to only bring this eyeshadow palette. So now when you open it up, you have 10 matte shades. You actually have like two just beautiful shimmery shades. One is like kind of a vanilla color. The other one is a like rose gold pinkish color. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have 6 pressed pigment eyeshadows. So a pressed pigment eyeshadow is basically gonna be a foiled full-on high pigmented eyeshadow. She personally recommended to apply it on with your fingers to get the full benefit. So if you want that ultra pigmented, definitely recommend it using with your fingers. I personally like to use pressed pigments when I'm layering it on my eyelids with my fingers as well. I don't really like to use a brush, but that's your preference. This eyeshadow palette, I mean, the colors are everything. So I'll kind of do a close-up so you guys can see. So this is the close-up of the eyeshadow palette. Look how stunning it is. Honestly, this is all that I would need. If I'm traveling, this is all that I would need. So I will go ahead, and in the next clip, I'm gonna insert swatches on all the rows of the eyeshadows so you guys can see that. Then following after that, you will get the full-on tutorial with the eyeshadows. I'm also going to be reviewing a Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. It's my first time trying out her liquid lipsticks. Never tried them out before, never tried out her eyelashes before. This is just the first time with me and Huda, you know, kicking it, getting along, chatting it up, seeing if we vibing and all that. So I'll let you guys know a review about this liquid lipstick. And I'm also gonna be reviewing the Tarte Shapetape Concealer and give you guys the 411 and my honesty on what I think about it. Is it the hype real or nah? Girl, I'm gonna let you know because I have some thoughts about this concealer, okay? I got mine from QVC and it does come with a sponge, so I'll let you know if I love the sponge, if I didn't love the sponge, all that tea, okay? That's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial slash review. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, all that stuff. If you're new to my channel, what's up, welcome. I hope you join the family and subscribe. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoy it. And I will see you guys the next time. Bye. All right, you guys, I'm not an expert at this. This is the best that I can do, but this is the first row. And the first 5 shades are pressed pigments. The last shade is just a shimmer pigment. The first pigment is Dubai, and that's kind of like a green, olivey, smoky shade. The next shade is Fling, and that's definitely more like a cranberry fire shade. The third shade down is 24 karat, which is a really bright, beautiful gold. And the fourth shade is Rose Gold, which is just a beautiful rose gold shade. The fifth shade is Trust Fund, which is also kind of like a rose gold shade. It has more of a orangey, peachy undertone into it. And the last shade is just a shimmery, beautiful pinkish shade called Angelic, and it has some gold reflex into it. So this is the second row. It's a pressed pigment and it's called Bless, which is a beautiful bronze brown shade. Then we also have 4 mattes. So the first matte is called Bossy, which is a burgundy shade. Then the third shade is the pinkish shade, and that's called Flamingo. The next shade after Flamingo is called Shy, and that's the fourth shade. It's just a beautiful pinky mauve tone. Really beautiful, definitely for a transitioning shade. The fifth shade is called Beige, which you can barely see on my hands. And it's just a flat matte. And then the last shade is just a shimmer shade, and it's called Moon Dust, and it's so gorgeous. It's like this champagne vanilla with a little bit of gold undertone into it as well. So this is the last row and the third row down. These are all matte shades. The first shade is called Black Truffle, which is a smoky dark black. It honestly doesn't look as black on the swatch, but when you apply it on your eyes, it's super, super dark. The second shade is Suede, which is kind of like the cement color. The third shade down is called Cocoa, which is just a typical dark chocolate brown. The fourth shade is Maneater with reddish cranberry shade. The fifth shade is called Henna, which is a beautiful brick brown. It has a red undertone into it. And then the last shade is called Sandalwood, which is just a really beautiful transition light brown. Hey guys, what's up? All right, so let's get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so the first color that I'm gonna use from this palette is called Beige. It's really close to your skin tone. It's matte, so it's kind of perfect to just lay out over your eyes. And I think that's so important. A lot of palettes now sometimes don't carry a basic neutral like skin tone type of shade, and I still like that to be in my palette. Like, I know I have colors on the side, but I like that to be in my palette just because it's there. I don't have to go reach for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on everywhere. Now the next shade that I'm going to use, oh, this is hard because I literally don't know what I'm gonna do with this look. For my transition shade, I'm gonna use a color called Sandalwood. This is just kind of like your basic neutral brown transitioning shade. See how that applies on. I like it. It's really easy to blend out, and that's really, really great, especially for someone who's a beginner or is not super into wearing eyeshadows, because you'll have an easier time blending out the eyeshadows. Okay, so now for the next shade, I'm actually gonna use a color called Henna, and this is definitely a brick tone brown, so it has more of a red undertone to it. Ooh. This is so pigmented and blendable. Oh my God, I love it. Yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna go back with Sandalwood and kind of blend out the color called Henna. So far 3 out of 3, I love it. So the color Henna is actually really interesting because here it looks like a brick tone brown, but when I apply it in my crease, it definitely has more of that red undertone, like that red earthy undertone. It's definitely like a brick shade. A lot of the times when you use colors like these, you see more of the brown in there, but this one definitely shows off more of the red, which I still love, but it's definitely out there. So I just want to let you guys know that, like, if you see this and you think it's gonna look kind of like Brown Script or Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, it definitely has more of a red color payoff. The next shade that I'm actually going to use is, I wonder if I should use Maneater or Bossy. So I don't know, let's try Maneater. Let's just go a little bit outside of the box because I always keep it really neutral. I'm just gonna build it up. I kind of want to play with as many colors as possible. So I'm gonna go back with my MAC 224 brush, and I'm gonna try Maneater, which is right next to Henna. So I'm just gonna stick it right into the fold of my crease. I'm not gonna bring it out as much as I did with the Brown Script. Do you guys see that? Oh my God. Holy shit, this is pigmented. I'm actually gonna focus on bringing this color in towards the bridge of my nose, and I got a little bit on my nose. So yeah. Wow, that is super duper pigmented. Okay, Huda, okay. I see what you're working with. I see what you are working with. Now I'm gonna go back and blend it out. Any harsh lines. All right, so I definitely did a sandwich eye. I'm so in love with the pigment, you guys. All right, so now that we applied the color Man-Eater into a sandwich kind of shape going on here, this doesn't have to be perfect, just an FYI. I'm not making it perfect because we're gonna clean all that up anyways. So now I'm going to use the shade called Bossy, and I actually switched into a MAC 221 brush, and this is a more of a deep burgundy shade. Gonna build that up towards the outer part of my crease. Pack it and blend. So that's pretty much it as how I'm gonna use Bossy. It just steepened up the outer corners. It's neutralizing it, and I kind of want more of a pop, so I stopped working with that. Now I'm gonna focus onto the center of my lids, and I'm gonna use MAC's Paint Pots with just any type of a flat brush, synthetic brush, natural hair brush, whatever your preference. We gonna use what we got. And I'm gonna pack this on right to the center of my lid. Now next, I'm just like, what am I going to use? That I'm so scared about, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna use. I kind of want to use 24 carats, but I'm afraid it's gonna throw off this eyeshadow. Let's do it. Okay, I did watch HudaBeauty's channel, and I did see the video that she posted about this palette, and she did say because these are more of a pressed pigment, you want to use your fingers to get the best effect of these eyeshadows to be very vibrant and poppy and foiled. You can definitely use a synthetic brush, but I've always liked to use pressed pigments with my fingers. I believe that you get the greatest effect with that, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to go for 24 karat gold, which is a very vibrant gold right here. It's like the third color down. So I'm gonna grab it with my finger. Oh my God, this is so pigmented. And I'm gonna pop it right into the center of my lid. This also prevents fallout as well. Oh, wow. Yes, girl, yes, 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 yes. This is so beautiful, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna go back with Man-Eater, just a tiny bit on my brush, and I'm going to try to blend it into the foiled eyeshadow. I don't know what's gonna happen. This can be pretty much a really big hit because of the blendability, or a huge fail, and we're gonna have to make it work, but we gonna do it on this channel, okay? So I'm just gonna, oh yeah, it blends in so easily. Perfect. Blend that into the carrot. Oh, perfect. I'm in love. I'm fucking in love. Oh my goodness. I'm so in love. I'm so in love. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use my NYC Liquid Eyeliner and create a wing eye. You guys see this all the time. Nothing special. Now that we placed on the eyeliner, I actually want to go in with this black, and this is called Black Truffle. I just want to see how pigmented it is. I'm gonna use a flat brush, and I'm gonna focus this onto the outer part of my crease. Pack this on the corners. Bring it up. We got a winner. And then I'm gonna go back with Man-Eater, which is like the cranberry shade, and blend that out. I'm gonna go back on the eyes a little bit later. I'm actually gonna use this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. A lot of you guys recommended this to me. I've seen this all over Instagram, all over YouTube. I did try a little bit of this earlier today, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasn't really impressed. So I'm gonna try it again and just really hope for the best with this because I really wanna like this concealer. It has a very huge wand, which I was like, all right, okay, I can dig it. And I'm also using this in the shade medium, just by the way. I also got the Tarte high performance blending sponge. So this is gonna be the first time I'm trying this. I ended up getting my concealer from QVC because Ulta was sold out. They need to bring this into Sephora because this is a supposedly huge hit product. Oh my God, this is really soft. So that's pretty much just something to kind of watch out for, just letting you guys, just giving you a heads up. I don't know why that broke up. We're gonna try to blend this out. Oh my God. I wonder if like you're supposed to apply this on with a dry sponge instead of a wet sponge. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and reapply in that same place because I've never had that happen to me before. What the fuck? Why is that breaking up? I don't even have a pimple there. Okay, let's try this on with the Beauty Blender and see what happens. Okay, so I didn't do it with the Beauty Blender, and I actually like the application better with the Beauty Blender than I do with the sponge that comes with it, which is kind of weird. That was really weird. That's super interesting. So just by looking at it, I would definitely say it's a medium to full coverage. I know what a full-on coverage concealer is, so to me, it's not technically a full crazy coverage. Like It Cosmetics concealers, Bye Bye Under Eye, that's more full coverage to me. But the way that it lays down on the skin is really, really smooth actually. So I like how it's setting on the skin right now. I don't know about the sponge, but I had a different effect on the side where it was removing the product. That's not good. And on this side, when I applied it on with the Beauty Blender, that didn't happen. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with the loose powder. This is the NYC loose powder. You guys know I love this stuff. So I've seen a lot of claims of this concealer being creaseless, like it doesn't crease throughout the day. I don't know about that. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that for sure. But so far I like it. I really love the color. I'm actually using the color medium in this, and I'm really happy I picked it out because I'm not really into that super bright highlighting shades anymore. But the color, I love it. So if you guys want to know what color I'm using the shade medium in the Shapetape. So now I'm just gonna go back underneath the eyes, and I'm gonna use the color Henna and Man Eater mixed together. Now for my inner corners, I'm gonna go in with this shade called Moon Dust. So it looks like the same shade, like a vanilla shade tone, but it's definitely on the shimmery side. Pop that right into the inner corners. Using Black Truffle underneath my lash line. Now I'm gonna use a NARS eyeliner. I forgot the shade of this. I'll list it linked down below. And I'm gonna pop this in my inner rim of my eyes. Okay, so I just put on the eyelashes, and I'm just using some Ardell Lashes. I forgot the number, but you know, I'll list down below. Okay, so I just put on the rest of my face. I'm not gonna do a full-on talk-through tutorial because that would just take too damn long. But I'm gonna do my lips because I did buy a Huda Beauty liquid lipstick and see how that turns out. I'm gonna use Soar lip liner from MAC to outline my lips and then go in with the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick, and I'll tell you in the shade in just a second. Now for the Huda Beauty, is it Huda or Huda? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. And I ended up getting the shade Venus. That's the shade that I got. It's a neutral nude color, so we'll see how it comes off my lips. I can actually give you a great reference to what kind of shade this is. This is like a really strong scent of vanilla on it too. So I would definitely say this is like just a really neutral, ooh, a little bit of leakage there. Nude. It was really easy to apply on, which I really liked. It feels super lightweight. Kind of just waiting for it to dry to see what the texture is like on my lips. But the shade, I personally wouldn't wear it with an eyeshadow look like this. I think I actually kind of want to go a slight bit more nude, maybe in the center of my lips. So the one thing I noticed on it is that it's actually taking a long time to dry. It definitely has a transfer, but it feels really good and nice on my lips. Like I would still definitely wear this. And I think this is the best that it's gonna do as far as it drying. I love the way that it feels on my lips though. It doesn't feel ultra dry, which I really like. So if you want more like a comfortable liquid lipstick, I would highly recommend this. But if you want something that's gonna be transfer proof, that is not gonna come off, because I honestly don't think this is gonna wear the best. But then again, I'm just trying it out. I don't know. Then I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. Anyways, I think that's pretty much a good enough review on the way that it feels and the liquid lipstick itself. I'm gonna change this up a little bit just because I want to wear something a little bit more nude with this look. I think I'm gonna use Honey Love by MAC and just put this onto the center of my lips. There we go. Much better. I'm just gonna add like a translucent gloss. This is from MAC. It's old. You can use any gloss that you want to use. I just want to use something translucent. Okay, you guys. So I just had to change really quick and get myself together. Before I end this video, I kind of want to give you guys my final thoughts. As you guys can see, I'm absolutely obsessed with this palette. It is everything. Everything. This is definitely gonna be my new travel palette. For sure. This has all the shades that I would definitely use on an everyday basis. If I need to go out, like, you have been everything that I've been searching for and more. Okay, we're gonna be new BFFs. So I definitely give this eyeshadow palette an A++++. Like, excellent girl. She nailed this on the head for sure. Like, she got this down. All the eyeshadows are very blendable, ultra pigmented. One thing that I want to tell you guys that I really enjoyed about the pressed pigments, that they're foiled, but they're not clumpy on your lids, and that is a huge thing for me. They blend out so easily with the colors that come along with the matte shades, so that is super A+. It's going to be coming out in Sephora, so if you guys want to get your hands on it, I highly recommend this. Next, for the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick, 20 bucks for it. I don't know. Now that really depends. Now what I look for in a liquid lipstick is for it to definitely not transfer, to wear throughout the day. If I'm gonna kiss you or anything like that, I just don't want it to transfer, and obviously for it to be comfortable and ultra pigmented. Now if you don't really like an ultra drying liquid lipstick and you don't really care about it transferring, highly recommend it because it's super comfortable. It definitely has a high pigment payoff and it glides on very easily on the lips as far as from what I've seen just with this color. But you guys saw that it did have transfer. And another thing with me is that it smells really strong like vanilla. I don't smell it now, but it's really strong. So if you're really sensitive to scents like I am, that's something that would kind of bother me. Would I spend 20 bucks for it again? No, honestly, I wouldn't do it. I think that there's other liquid lipsticks that are more inexpensive or in the same price range that will do exactly what I need. So that's just my honest opinion. And then lastly, on the Tarte Shapetape Concealer and the Beauty Blender, I will have to give you guys another review as far as the longevity of it and if it doesn't crease throughout the day, because I've seen a lot of claims with that. But it's definitely full coverage. I would say medium to full coverage. It's full coverage enough. I love the applicator on it because it just makes it really easy. I don't have to stroke so many strokes as much. and it's blending out perfectly fine. I love the color. I'm using the color medium. So yes, I would definitely recommend the Shape Tape so far, but I'll keep y'all updated because my whole thing is that, is it gonna crease on me? Is it gonna stay throughout the day? I wanna know, so I'll let you guys know. As far as this little blending sponge, you guys kind of seen what happened there. I don't know what that was all about. So I'm gonna try it out a couple more times and then go from there and see if I like it or not. So far, this is a total fail because it did make the concealer break up on me, so I don't know what that was about. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about those products. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I had so much fun filming it. Please let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new to my channel, what's up, welcome. I hope you subscribe to the family, to my MVPs, hey. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, y'all know the deal. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.